Hi, I'm Roger Philby, the founder of Chemistry. I was in front of a client the other day and they were asking me what are the 6 cool things we've learned about creating a 21st century workforce. And we came up with this, which is the kind of 6 things we think you should be considering. So here you go. Number 1, decide what's important. So usually when this happens, people are looking at experience and going, oh, we can't base it on experience anymore, the talent's not there, or we've got a sneaky feeling experience isn't relevant, and what we'd like to do is open the line manager's eyes to what's possible. If you're going to do that, you've got to decide what's important. Little things like, is it important in your business that you plan well? Is it important that you act fast? Is it important that your people are really resilient? What are the things, what are the traits, what are the characteristics of truly great people in your organisation? Keep it simple. So look, this is a really, really, really obvious thing, but you'd be amazed the amount of organisations we go into where, well, to be quite frank, they're given a 28 competency framework with 15 levels. The manager has to fill in 15 sheets when he interviews someone. No, that's stupid. If there's no more than 3 things, don't make it more than 5, and ideally 3. It needs to be really simple. If the manager can't review the information and use it, and it can't be put on one sheet, it's too much. You have to keep these things simple. Number 3, it's about language. So if you're going to simplify everything, you need a way of articulating it that everyone understands. And language is the easiest way to simplify things. It's the easiest way to convince people. So this shift from I need to hire on experience to, oh, I'm hiring on attitude. This is really cool. I'm hiring great people is about language. And you can tell when it's happening and it's going to stick in an organisation is when they start using the same language to describe people in their organisations. And that is the clue to stickability. Language is the thing that will make it stick, that will make it last years and years and not weeks and months, which you frequently see with HR programs. So that's number 3. It's all about language for stickability. Number 4, you need executive sponsorship. Again, all these are fairly obvious, but you'd be amazed at the amount of things we see happening where there isn't, and they just don't happen. And this is a really qualifier for us. So when we're doing sales qualification, what we're interested in is there is executive sponsorship behind this, because behaviour change, i.e. recruiting differently, hiring great people, is all about whether the people in the most senior roles believe in it. It's a really, really obvious one, but you need executive sponsorship. If you haven't got it before you've started your program, go and get it. It's absolutely key. So number 4, quick and easy, you need executive sponsorship. Number 5, really interesting one, engage those who want to be engaged. So what we found is there will be some people who just don't get it, are skeptics. Don't waste your energy on them, okay? Put all of your energy into those people who are up for the journey and the change and the challenge. The people who aren't engaged, they'll come, because these processes take a little time, they're not perfect, but once you get there, the quality of talent the other people will be hiring will be so much better that the disengaged people will become engaged. I promise. So pile your energy into those people who want to be engaged, who are up for the change and are willing to try something new. You'll reap the rewards, and you'll get more energy for the battle from them, and plus the other people will come. They always do. Okay, number 6, let the talent shine. If you're going to go and hire for attitude, if you're going to go and hire for behaviour, you're going to go and hire for traits and all those things that we think you should be hiring for, then you've got to find a way in your resourcing process, whether that be internal or external, that lets those things shine through. Famous example, and the reason why they're brass instruments on this slide, really famous example is back in the day, women weren't allowed to play brass instruments in orchestras because they were viewed that they didn't have big enough lungs to get the right sounds. A woman cut her hair short, dressed as a boy, went and voila, got onto an orchestra. She was found out and booted out. She sued the orchestra. I think it was the Vienna Austrian Orchestra or something. She sued the orchestra, and now if you go, and they put in place at the time, I'm not sure if it's relevant now, but they put in place at the time that if you were going for this particular part of the orchestra, you had to be heard from behind a screen. So there was no prejudice about you were a man or a woman. And actually, when you design your resourcing processes, have that example in mind, because what you want to do is let the talent shine through, regardless of the line manager perception or prejudice. And you have to design your processes like that. So that was tip number 6, let the talent shine through. And that's it. Thanks for listening. Look, this is really, really difficult stuff to do. Difficult because the line managers aren't perfect. We're not perfect. It's just difficult because it's people. If you would like any help, you can see my numbers here. Follow us on Twitter. Come visit us on the website. Or just ring us and have a chat. Cheers. Thanks a lot. Bye.